Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm going to be speaking about heart palpitations. I know that can be a symptom that pops up with people that struggle with anxiety and anger. And if you stay to the very end, you will get to experience a heart centering and healing meditation with me. So let's get to it. So heart palpitations are something people often deal with if they have anxiety and anger. The heart will throb out of the chest and sometimes skip beats or flutter. Our heart is considered the most powerful organ in the entire body. It helps to regulate body systems, rhythms, and cycles. Energetically, they can now measure on an electrocardiogram the energy field of the heart, and it expands more than 5 feet beyond the rest of the body. This field is 60 times more powerful than the electromagnetic field of the brain. So, what does it mean when the heart is having palpitations? We have to ask ourselves, what is that symptom trying to tell us? Usually the symptom happens when the mind and body is under a lot of stress. Whether that be relational stress from partnerships, friendships, coworkers, etc. And environmental, so toxins like heavy metals, pesticides from agriculture or lawn care, foods, medications, all of that. But perhaps the most important role of the heart is in Chinese medicine, it houses the Shen, or the spirit. Shen in Chinese medicine is referred to as one of the 3 treasures of the body, and it holds consciousness, the emotions, the mental acuity, and our thought, as well as the ability to process, all of the sensory information around us. In Chinese medicine, it's related to one aspect of the spirit, whether it be intellectual, willpower, instinct, but Shen is the most important as it governs all other aspects. And of course, prolonged emotional upheaval just creates a lot of imbalances mentally and physically. And of course, the heart is going to be one of them. And some of my clients have experienced heart palpitations and chest pain, and many go back to scenes where in their childhood, it was quite literally heartbreaking for them. And I've said before, for every thought we think, we have a physical reaction. So when something heartbreaking happens in our lives, it's only natural that our body will respond accordingly. So how do we heal? First and foremost, we have to practice patience. And giving ourselves grace through this process first. It's taken how many years to create this imbalance? So healing will not happen overnight, and everybody's journey is so different. But we can start with simply nourishing our bodies in ways that help bring the heart into balance and no longer a state of fight or flight or that panic that the heart feels. There are certain things that we can do, like meditation, and when we are meditating, we can visualize our hearts, placing our hands over our hearts and combining that with intentional breath work. We can nourish our bodies with foods that bring balance into the body instead of agitation. So high on the fruit, high on the vegetables, lower on fats and lower on those really heavy, dense proteins that bring acidity into the body. So hydration, in order for the heart to not feel so tight and like it has to work so hard to calm you down. And going back to that intentional breath work and visualization with our hearts, if you're open to it and you feel comfortable doing so, I might ask you to easily and naturally just allow your eyes to close, and you can place both of your hands over your heart, and we can do just a little bit of visualization together right now. And so if it feels comfortable for you, I will invite you, like I said, to effortlessly just close down your eyes, letting your eyelids feel incredibly heavy and droopy, and just relax into the surface of where you're sitting or lying, focusing on your heart space with your hands over your heart. And I want you to imagine that you can see inward right now into your heart. You can see it pumping blood. You can see it doing its incredible job that it was created to do. And though sometimes it might have some hiccups here and there, you feel so grateful for all of the work that it has done for you. For all of these years you have been alive. You see it doing its incredible work. But you can notice right now that there are some holes in your heart, in places where there have been times of heartbreak, and you just look at your heart lovingly, like you look at a small child that has just skinned his knee. You look at your heart with so much compassion and so much patience and peace and unconditional love. And I want you to imagine right now that with the palms of your hands laying there on your chest, you are pressing in beautiful light. It is streaming in through your chest wall and streaming all through your heart. It is patching up all of these holes right now, filling in every heartbreak that you have ever experienced. There's a beautiful Japanese art modality where they intentionally break a vase and then they put it back together with glorious gold filling. And that's exactly what has happened to your heart. It has broken in the past. But you can see now this brilliant gold light just streaming in, filling in all of those holes, all of those cracks, all of those crevices that need to be filled in. You continue to breathe with this allowing this process to fully take hold, being patient, giving love and grace for this healing process to occur. And whenever you feel as though your heart has been completely filled in, your eyes will easily and effortlessly just flutter open, and you'll feel the surface beneath you again. You'll sense the room around you, and you'll feel so renewed, restored. And you can take your time with this. I want to thank you for taking the time to be with me here for that. And know again that the more you visualize your desires, the more often you do that, they will manifest. I can tell you from personal experience with extreme physical issues in the past, that visualization and giving the body the proper fuel and cellular hydration, and the biggest of all, grace and gratitude, your body will heal. I am sending you so much love and so much light, and if you found this helpful, informative, peaceful, as always, I am so appreciative if you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.